Welcome back to Techie PM Talks. Scrum, a transformative framework that empowers teams to manage complex projects with agility and efficiency. In today's fast paced world, the ability to adapt to changing requirements and deliver high quality results is more crucial than ever. In this video, we will explore the key components of Scrum, including its roles, ceremonies, and artifacts, and how they work together to drive successful project outcomes. We will delve into the sprint cycle, highlighting essential events like sprint planning, daily scrums, sprint reviews, and sprint retrospectives, showing you how these structured meetings foster collaboration and continuous improvement. Whether you are a seasoned project manager or new to agile methodologies, this video will provide valuable insights and practical tips to enhance your understanding and implementation of Scrum in your projects. Let's dive in and unlock the potential of Scrum together. Scrum is a framework within Agile project management that helps teams work together to develop, deliver, and sustain complex products through an iterative, incremental approach. Originally designed for software development, Scrum is now widely used across various industries to manage projects where requirements can evolve. Scrum organizers work into sprints, which are short, time boxed cycles, where a team completes a specific set of tasks and delivers a potentially shippable product increment. The Scrum framework defines three key roles: the product owner, who sets priorities and ensures the product aligns with stakeholder needs, the Scrum Master, who facilitates the process and removes obstacles for the team, and the development team responsible for executing the work. Core Scrum ceremonies like sprint planning, daily stand ups, sprint reviews, and retrospectives foster collaboration, transparency, and continuous improvement, helping team remains flexible and responsive to change. The components of Scrum are essential elements that structure and guide the framework, ensuring teams work efficiently and remains focused on delivering value. Scrum consists of roles, events, and artifacts. The primary roles include the product owner, responsible for maximizing product value and setting priorities, the Scrum Master, who facilitates the Scrum processes, removes obstacles, and supports the team, and the development team, which self organizes to complete tasks and deliver increments. Events in Scrum are designed to enhance transparency and foster continuous improvement. These include sprint planning, where the team sets sprint goals and tasks, daily stand ups, quick meetings to discuss progress and issues, sprint reviews, where the team showcases completed work, and retrospectives, where the team reflects on performances and seeks improvement areas. Artifacts are key outputs in Scrum, including the product backlog, a prioritized list of features, the sprint backlog, a set of tasks for the current sprint, and the increment, the sum of all completed work in the sprint. Together, these components help Scrum teams stay organized, transparent, and adaptable, delivering value efficiently in each sprint cycle. Scrum teams are cross functional, self organizing groups that work collaboratively to deliver high quality product increments within each sprint cycle. A typical Scrum team includes three key roles: the product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. The product owner is responsible for defining the vision, prioritizing the product backlog, and ensuring the team delivers maximum value to the customer. The Scrum Master acts as a facilitator and coach, helping the team follow Scrum principles, removing obstacles, and fostering a productive environment. The development team consists of skilled professionals with all the competencies needed to complete the work, allowing them to self organize and decide how best to accomplish tasks. Scrum teams are kept small, generally of between 5 to 9 members. to maintain effective communication, collaboration, and agility. This structure empowers the team to adapt to changes, make swift decisions, and deliver increments quickly, enhancing responsiveness and ensuring alignment with project goals. The product backlog and sprint are two essential elements in the Scrum framework, each playing a unique role in guiding the development process. The product backlog is a prioritized, ever evolving list of features, requirements, fixes, and enhancements needed for the product, managed by the product owner. It serves as a to do list for the Scrum team and provides a high level view of everything the product needs to achieve business value. Items on the product backlog can change in priority based on new insights, stakeholder feedback, or market demands, allowing the team to remain adaptable. In contrast, a sprint is a time boxed development cycle, usually lasting 1 to 4 weeks, where the team selects a subset of items from the product backlog to complete. These selected items form the sprint backlog, which is the team's focused plan for that sprint. During the sprint, the team works collaboratively to turn these items into a done product increment. At the end of each sprint, the completed work is reviewed, providing feedback that may lead to changes in the product backlog. While the product backlog represents the long term roadmap, each sprint provides a short term, actionable path to delivering value incrementally. Sprint planning is a crucial event in the Scrum framework, marking the start of each sprint and setting the stage for focused, productive work. During sprint planning, the Scrum team, including the product owner, Scrum master, and development team, comes together to define the sprint goal and select specific items from the product backlog to work on during the upcoming sprint. The product owner ensures that the team understands the priorities and the value each item brings, while the development team assess what they can realistically commit to completing within the sprint's time frame. Sprint planning has two main components: what work will be done, which is defining the scope, and how the team will accomplish it, which is planning the approach and tasks. By the end of sprint planning, the team has a clear sprint goal and a well defined sprint backlog that guides their efforts for the cycle. This event provides clarity, alignment, and motivation, helping the team stay focused and committed to delivering valuable work incrementally. The sprint review is a key event in Scrum that takes place at the end of each sprint to showcase the work completed during the cycle and gather feedback from stakeholders. During the session, the Scrum team, including the product owner, Scrum master, development team, and relevant stakeholders, review the increment, the working features, or completed deliverables produced during the sprint. The development team demonstrates what has been accomplished, explaining any changes or challenges faced, and discussing how they address them. The product owner then reviews the product backlog, updating stakeholders on progress, discussing what was achieved, and making adjustments based on feedback. The sprint review is a collaborative event focused not only on reviewing completed work but also on gathering insights that may influence future sprints. By fostering open communication and feedback, the sprint review helps the team ensure the product remains aligned with the stakeholder expectations, business goals, and user needs, setting the stage for continued improvement and adaptability. The daily scrum, also known as the daily stand up, is a short, time boxed meeting held every day during a sprint to keep the scrum team aligned and informed. Typically lasting around 15 minutes, this meeting allows team members to share updates, discuss progress, and identify any obstacles, that may hinder their work. During the daily scrum, each team member usually answers three questions: what did I do yesterday? What will I do today? Are there any blockers? This structured format helps the team stay focused, foster accountability, and ensures everyone is working towards the sprint goal. The daily scrum is not a status update for managers. Rather, it's an opportunity for the development team to self organize, plan their daily tasks, and make adjustments as needed. By promoting transparency and open communication, the daily scrum keeps the team on track and allows for quick issue resolution, enhancing productivity and collaboration throughout the sprint. The sprint retrospective is the final and the critical Scrum event held at the end of each sprint, focusing on continuous improvement and team growth. During the retrospective, the Scrum team, including the product owner, Scrum Master, and development team, reflect on the past sprint to discuss what went well, what challenges they encountered, and what areas could be improved. Unlike the sprint review, which centers on the product, the retrospective is dedicated to refining the processes and teamwork. The Scrum Master facilitates the discussion, encouraging openness and constructive feedback. Together, the team identifies specific action items to enhance their workflow, communication, or collaboration in the next sprint. This regular introspection fosters a culture of learning and adaptability, empowering the team to make iterative improvements that boost productivity, quality, and overall team morale. The sprint retrospective helps ensure that each sprint builds on the last, promoting sustainable development and resilience within the team, which helps the team becomes more efficient, resilient, and responsive to change, driving consistent progress towards the goals. A sprint is a foundational component for the Scrum framework, representing a time boxed work cycle, typically lasting between 1 to 4 weeks, during which a Scrum team aims to produce a usable product increment. Each sprint begins with sprint planning, where the team commits to completing specific items from the product backlog, creating a focused sprint backlog to guide their work. Throughout the sprint, the team holds daily scrums to stay aligned and address any challenges, ensuring steady progress towards the sprint goal. By the end of the sprint, the team holds a sprint review to demonstrate the completed work to stakeholders and gather valuable feedback. Finally, the sprint retrospective allows the team to reflect on the process, discussing what went well and identifying areas for improvement. Sprints allow teams to deliver value incrementally, enabling them to respond to changes quickly, maintain momentum, and continually enhance the product based on real time insights and feedback. Agile, Scrum, and Sprint are interrelated concepts in project management, particularly in software development, but they serve distinct purposes. Agile is a broad project management philosophy that emphasizes iterative development, flexibility, and customer collaboration over strict processes and plans. It encompasses various methodologies and frameworks, including Scrum, to enhance responsiveness and adaptability in dynamic environments. Scrum is a specific framework within the Agile philosophy that provides structured roles, events, and artifacts to help team manage and execute projects effectively. It outlines how to organize work into manageable units called sprints, which are time boxed periods focused on delivering functional product increments. A sprint, therefore, is a key component of Scrum, representing a short, defined period where the Scrum team works to complete a set of prioritized tasks from the product backlog. In summary, while Agile is the overarching mindset, Scrum is a framework to implement Agile principles, and sprints are the iterative cycles within Scrum that drive progress and deliver value incrementally. The sprint cycle is a crucial aspect of Scrum framework representing the iterative process through which a Scrum team develops and delivers a product increment. Each sprint cycle typically lasts between 1 to 4 weeks and begins with sprint planning, where the team selects items from the product backlog to focus on during the sprint. This followed by the execution phase, where the development team collaborates daily in daily scrums to discuss progress, address challenges, and ensure alignment with the sprint goal. As a sprint progresses, team members work on tasks, continuously adapting to changes and overcoming obstacles to deliver high quality results. At the end of the sprint cycle, the team conducts a sprint review, showcasing the completed work to stakeholders and gathering valuable feedback. Finally, a sprint retrospective allows the team to reflect on their performance, identify areas for improvement, and implement actionable changes in the next sprint cycle. This structured approach not only fosters collaboration and transparency, but also promotes a culture of continuous improvement, enabling teams to respond effectively to evolving project requirements and stakeholder expectations. When implementing Scrum, adhering to certain do's and don'ts can significantly enhance team effectiveness and project outcomes. Among the do's, it's essential to maintain open communication and transparency within the team, ensuring that everyone understands their roles and responsibilities. Regularly conducting daily scrums, sprint reviews, and retrospectives fosters collaboration and keeps the team aligned with the sprint goal. Additionally, prioritizing the product backlog effectively and involving stakeholders in the review process are key practices that drive value and responsiveness. On the flip side, some common don'ts include avoiding micromanagement as it can undermine the self organizing nature of the Scrum team. It's also important not to neglect the importance of time boxing events. Exceeding the allocated time for meetings can lead to inefficiencies and loss of focus. Furthermore, teams should avoid making last minute changes to the sprint backlog during a sprint, as this can disrupt progress and affect the quality of the deliverables. By following these guidelines, teams can maximize the benefit of Scrum, fostering a productive and adaptive work environment. Sprint planning serves as the kickoff meeting for each sprint in the Scrum framework, setting the foundation for the work to be accomplished over the upcoming cycle. During this event, the entire Scrum team, including the product owner, Scrum master, and development team, comes together to define the sprint goal and select which items from the product backlog will be tackled in the sprint. The product owner presents the highest priority items, ensuring that the team understands the value and context behind each task. The development team then assesses their capacity and discusses how they can best achieve the sprint goal, breaking down selected backlog items into actionable tasks. This collaborative effort not only fosters a shared understanding of objectives, but also encourages team commitment and accountability. By the end of sprint planning, the team has a clear, agreed upon plan, including a detailed sprint backlog that guides their efforts and ensures alignment throughout the sprint. This kickoff meeting is critical for establishing focus and momentum, enabling the team to work efficiently and cohesive towards their goals. The sprint planning meeting is a pivotal event in the Scrum framework, making the beginning of each sprint and laying the groundwork for the team's work over the upcoming cycle. During this meeting, the entire Scrum team, comprising the product owners, Scrum master, and the development team, collaborates to establish the sprint goal and determine which items from the product backlog will be prioritized for the sprint. The product owner represents the most valuable backlog items, providing context and clarity regarding their importance to stakeholders and the project. The development team then assesses their capacity and discusses how they can effectively deliver these items within the sprint timeframe. By breaking down selected tasks into manageable activities, the team creates a detailed sprint backlog outlining who will do what and how the work will be accomplished. The sprint planning meetings fosters a sense of shared ownership and commitment among team members, ensuring everyone is aligned and focused on delivering meaningful outcomes. This collaborative approach is crucial for setting the team up for success and maintaining momentum throughout the sprint. Scrum ceremonies, also known as Scrum meetings, are structured events within the Scrum framework that facilitate communication, collaboration, and transparency among team members throughout the project lifecycle. There are four key ceremonies: sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. The sprint planning meeting kicks off each sprint where the team defines the sprint goal and selects items from the product backlog to focus on. The daily scrum or daily stand up is a brief time boxed meeting held each day during the sprint, allowing team members to share updates, discuss progress, and identify any impediments. At the end of the sprint review provides an opportunity for the team to showcase their completed work to stakeholders, gather feedback, and ensure alignment with expectations. Finally, the sprint retrospective allows the team to reflect on their performance, discussing what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in future sprints. These ceremonies are essential for fostering a culture of collaboration and continuous improvement, helping Scrum teams stay focused, adapt to changes, and deliver high quality results consistently. In conclusion, Scrum is a powerful framework within the Agile philosophy that empowers teams to navigate complex projects through iterative cycles, fostering collaboration and adaptability. By understanding key components such as roles, ceremonies, and artifacts, teams can effectively implement Scrum practices to enhance their productivity and deliver high quality results. The sprint cycle, with its structured events like sprint planning, daily scrums, sprint reviews, and sprint retrospectives, provides a clear roadmap for continuous improvement and value delivery. Emphasizing communication, transparency, and accountability, Scrum allows teams to respond swiftly to changes, ensuring alignment with stakeholder needs and business objectives. As we embrace these principles and practices, we not only cultivate a more efficient and responsive work environment, but also enhance our capacity to achieve success in today's fast paced project landscape. Thank you for joining me in exploring the transformative power of Scrum, and I look forward to seeing how you apply these insights in your own projects. Thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Also, give your valuable suggestions as comments. Catch you next time with more exciting content. Until then, stay awesome and take care.